Welcome back. The House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic releasing its final report. It details its 2-year investigation of the federal government's failed pandemic response. The 500-page report concludes that the virus most likely originated from a lab in Wuhan, China, and that it could not have been found in nature. The report found social distancing was not based on science and that there was no conclusive evidence that wearing masks protected Americans from COVID. The subcommittee also finding that former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo allegedly committed medical malpractice and publicly undercounted the total number of COVID-related nursing home deaths in the state, and revealed that Cuomo even tried to inappropriately influence testimony from a former aide before speaking to the subcommittee about his administration's COVID policies. Joining me now is the leader of the subcommittee, Ohio Congressman and chairman of the House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic, Brad Wenstrup. Mr. Chairman, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you.
We want to get to all of these details. First, what was the most compelling issue from your standpoint that came out of this report in terms of your findings?
Well, I think what was disturbing, and it kind of sums up everything that followed in suit after that, is the cover-up really by China. Obviously, there was so much attempt to cover everything up, to not let us in, destroying evidence, et cetera. But also there's a cover-up within our government, or at least trying to steer people towards one concept of what maybe happened as opposed to being open and listening, and at other times just being wrong. And then international scientists who also participated in a cover-up by writing articles that claim it must have come from nature, when at the same time they're telling themselves, amongst themselves, that this thing looks engineered. This isn't something we can tolerate. You know, our investigation was long. It's been a long 2 years. We looked at origins. We looked at the laws and regulations we put in place. We looked at vaccines and treatments, the economy, the effect on the economy, the relief dollars and the fraud. We looked at school closures, education, mental health. We looked at the executive branch, where there was so much obfuscation